Greetings. This is Boston G.B.R. on YouTube in Valdosta, Georgia. I want to keep you informed. I do not want you deaf, dumb, and blind to the times and unable to make intelligent decisions based on facts. I have just been notified by Patrick Davis of the Examiner out of Macon, Georgia, that the Honorable Al Sharpton's organization, the National Action Network, have requested from the Lowndes County High School and the Sheriff's Department, as well as the G.B.R, all information that's available relating to the death of Kendrick Johnson here in Valdosta. As you know, in January, this young 17-year-old student was found dead in the old gymnasium. There have been many protests, marches, and speeches given. A representative from the National Action Network, markers, have come to Valdosta and have spoken so eloquently about what is going on here in Valdosta, Georgia. I want you to know that Brother Marcus have outlined and made it clear that Al Sharpton will not stop until the truth comes out concerning the death of this black African-American student. I am an activist. I've been requesting information concerning many issues, but I wanted to do this quick video to let you know that Al Sharpton's group, the Action Network, have requested under the open records of the state of Georgia, let me repeat, records under the Open Records Act in the state of Georgia for all tapes, correspondence, etc., 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 involving the death of Kendrick Johnson. It has been published in the Valdosta Daily Times what the coroner said, what the sheriff has said. The community is divided, and so we need information. We cannot continue to operate in a metro city as if though we are still some little country town wherein the old 1860 Valdosta City Charter mentality seems to be alive and well. What did that charter say? I found that charter displayed in City Hall in 2004, and I requested that the mayor and council remove it. But it was not without a fight. The former mayor, John Freddie, and some white council members wanted to keep that disgraceful charter displayed on the wall leading into the municipal courtroom of the Honorable Judge Edwards, where everybody came expecting to receive justice. Here is what that charter said. In paragraph 100, section 11, I believe it was, it said, and I quote, that the mayor and council shall pass all proper and necessary laws and ordinances for the control of slaves and free persons of color, and to control, suppress, and abate all nuisances arriving from hogs, dogs, horses, and other livestock straying at large in Valdosta. As a retired military veteran that served during the Vietnam era, found that extremely offensive, especially when we give home to Moody Air Force Base, just 9 miles out of the city of Valdosta, home to Valdosta State University, Kendaloo Golf Course, Francis Lake Golf Course, Georgia Military College, Wild Adventures Theme Park, Wiregrass Technical College. All these learning institutions is in Valdosta in Lowndes County. We send our sons and daughters to fight on foreign battlefields to and protect the rights of others. Yet our rights here in Valdosta seem to be lost in the cosmos. And so I'm going to get back with you a little later. I'm going to keep you informed. I'm going to keep you updated. If the Valdosta Daily Times does not report and keep you informed, if the South Georgia television stations and radio stations will not keep you informed, there is 40 people with these type of cameras now that are going to fill Facebook, going to fill YouTube, going to fill Twitter up. We are going to expose that which has been hidden for such a long, long time and has kept South Georgia, the whole South Georgia region, in a state of ignorance. You don't know much about the Quitman 10 plus 2 outstanding citizens that were indicted, brought up on charges by the District Attorney David Miller, District Attorney Brad Sheelan, who was also the president of the Brooks County Board of Education, which created a conflict of interest to all of us. We must understand that in 1999, the Honor Reverend Joseph Lowry said at Memphis Auditorium here in Valdosta that Lowndes County and Brooks County would become the hub of the new civil rights movement. Little did we know that that honorable man prophesied what we see now unfolding here in the state of Georgia, the United States of America, and around the world. Now, the Quitman 10 were accused of alleged voter fraud, yet it has been almost 3 years, and these outstanding citizens, most of whom possess college degrees, family people, some of the most respected freedom fighters in the state of Georgia. Yet the governor, Nathan Deal, removed 3 of them from the Brooks County Board of Education. But you don't know nothing about that. Why? Because the Quitman Free Press and the Valdosta Daily Times and other South Georgia news media outlets seem to have a vested interest in not keeping the people in South Georgia informed on the cutting-edge issues that will reflect a metropolitan city. Do you not know that we lead the state? Let me repeat. Do you not know that here in Valdosta-Lowndes County Jail, we lead the state of Georgia in jail deaths? 31 from 1994 to 2009. And from 2009 to 2013, we don't know how many jail deaths has occurred, because when we requested this information under the Open Records Act of the state of Georgia, they provided no answers. Moreover, at the Democratic headquarters meeting here in South Georgia, I asked Sheriff Prine a question in February of last year. How could it be that I have it on DVD that an inmate allegedly witnessed an inmate being tased in medical on March the 8th, 2010. This individual wrote Judge Turner. He also wrote the clerk of the court, Sarah Crow, and others about this alleged taser death that he witnessed by looking under the door. When I asked Sheriff Prine about this, he said before all the people at this Democratic Party meeting that he would get back with us. We haven't heard anything about that jail death, allegedly. Moreover, That death, if it did occur, was never published in the Valdosta Daily Times or any other South Georgia news media outlet. And so I just wanted you to know that I thank the freedom fighters of this dispensation, not those who proclaim to be on a Martin Luther King committee, or those who claim to be followers of Malcolm X, or Elijah Muhammad, or Louis Farrakhan, or of Moses, or Buddha. And when it comes down to standing up for what is right in God's world in 2012, 2013, we can't find them. When we look to the Department of Justice, and we look to Eric Holder, and we have been suffering down here in the bottom of the state of Georgia for nearly 40 years with no help from the outside world. So I want to close by saying to you, Reverend Al Sharpton, they've criticized you on 105.9 FM radio station on the Chris Beckham show because of the Tawana Brawley situation and other jobs and investigations that you've looked into and conducted under your leadership. But I want to thank you for doing what Jesse Jackson and other civil rights leaders, for whatever reason, haven't gotten around to. So I thank you. This is only clip 3, but it's really clip 1. I'm going to put 2 more, because as Paul Harvey would say, you have a right to know the rest of the story. Once again, I'm George Boston Rhynes in Valdosta, Georgia, a retired Vietnam-era veteran, doing what I do because I'm going to continue to say, like Jesus said in St. John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set and make you free. Bye-bye. We're gone, but we will return.